All right, here we are back again, and we're talking about friends. Well, friends can be good, and friends can be bad when dealing with LBD. I think the disease is so new until friends really, I don't think they have enough information on how to interact with you, and you tell them that something is going on, and I think they're forced to face their own immortality, so to speak. Especially when those who look up to you and look for you for things, you know, they're the hardest. You know, in my instance, I had customers, and my customers, a lot of them were like friends. I mean, and I was always helpful, like I say, in communities and things of that nature, and my friends, and helpful with friends, you know, and helping them do things. And, you know, I would never ask them if they needed anything. I would just always anticipate them. Just, if you saw someone doing something, you just pick up, if they were building something, you just pick up a hammer and start hammering right beside them and let them tell you no. And that's the kind of thing that I kind of built my business around, and my philosophy in life around. Just what I would expect from a friend, and what you give back, you know, as well. So I think my first experience with it, when telling friends about the disease and that something was going on, they begin to look at you. Either you're lying to them, or you're kidding me, or they're shocked. There's a few things that come to mind. I mean, and I can remember meeting people in the store, and when this first all happened, I remember being in the store and talking to a few friends, and trying to explain what was going on. And at the early stages, my emotions were just, they were there, and they would show. I mean, I would wear them on my sleeve, and they would definitely show, really show. I mean, because we started talking about things, and they felt sorry for me, and they start crying, I start crying, and it was relatively tough until it got to the point where I didn't want to go to the store anymore. I didn't want to take walks and have to explain things, you know, and because again, me thinking about everybody else, I didn't want them to feel sad and feel sad for me. And after a while, I found myself becoming isolated from them, and I would give them information on the disease and things of that nature. And again, people just don't read things, and so they don't know really what to expect from you. And I think they mean well. Some do, and I think some just kind of fall by the wayside because of, like any relationship, if it requires work, some of us just ain't willing to work for it. No matter how long you've known someone, or anything else, if you ain't the old you, the giving you that you were, then you just maybe not worth the time or the while or what have you. So I found myself just having to try to deal with that issue, or a friend maybe saying I'm coming over to visit, and it never shows up. You know, we're like little kids at a candy store. We look forward to the company. We look forward to, you know, being around people, and then when you don't show up, it's kind of rather heartbreaking. It's like the divorced parent, so to speak, that, you know, dad's coming or mom's coming and they don't come, and it gets pretty sad after a while, and it puts you in a depressed mode, because of the fact you say to yourself, well, if it wasn't for this stupid disease, I'd still be the old person that I was, and we wouldn't have these issues, we wouldn't have these problems, and so you just find yourself, you know, really shocked, because the people that you thought were your friends, that stick thick and thin, hey, when you mention brain disease, people think you're fucking crazy. Literally, they think you're nuts, and that's totally not the case. And I have to admit, before all of this came to be, I think I was a little bit ignorant, because the lack of the knowledge. I didn't know what to expect. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. You know, and so I had to find some type of solution. You know, and so we did.